So yeah, actually, it might be interesting to be able to sail around these islands here too, or if you want to like offset them or whatever, that's
Sure,
fine too.
that's fine.
There should be no more than 400 points for the vessel on the table. So actually, we could have up to 200 points, but I think for our second game, maybe two points is probably best.
Yeah.
Players should decide their deployment order randomly. Okay, and the first player to have their name drawn, or if we just roll dice, two goes first. I got 3, and you got 4. Okay, so if you want, you can make me set up first, or you can set up first, and then determine the weather gauge.
I'll set up first.
Yeah.
Which way is north?
Well, north can be any which way you want. Now, this little compass rose has north your edge.
Okay. We'll just get north is north.
Okay, so north is going to be this way. Okay, and the wind is blowing north. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Okay, and you're going to set up right there?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to set these guys up this way. And we'll make the.
Oh, you did the junk. I thought you were
Yeah, I suppose I could have done another jump, but that's okay. All right, then it says, according to the cartographic scraps carried by each captain, treasure appears to be buried on each of the islands. Each island may be searched once by each player. In order to search an island, a vessel must be within one short distance. It costs 2 actions to dispatch a landing party to explore. Roll 1d6 and consult the search table. And if you roll 1, it says, won't you stay for dinner? Your landing party encounters a band of accommodating natives who invite them to return to their village for a meal. They are at last seen being guided towards a large pot of boiling water. Your vessel suffers 1 damage which may not be repaired. If you roll 2, it's a rum stash. Your landing party finds a smuggler's stash of rum. They return to the ship and share out the booty. Your vessel suffers a -1 modifier to quality rolls for the remainder of the game. If it's a 3 to 4, it's a desert island, and your landing party finds nothing and returns to the ship. But if you roll a 5 or 6, it's treasure. Your landing party finds a huge haul of treasure and returns to the ship. And the game ends 6 turns after the first treasure is found. So that's basically it. And you get victory points for enemy vessels you destroy, 2 victory points for each enemy vessel they capture, and 5 victory points for every treasure in their possession at the end of the game. So, all right. So yeah, if you want to go first, then. And actually, before we do that, make your restroom real
Sure.
quick. Yeah, I just had a nice mug of tea before I left.
El Toro, quality of 3. Yeah, 1 success.
Mm-hmm.
And El Toro is a galleon rigged.
Okay.
So I'm surprised that they left off on the player aid the section for galleys. It seems like they would have like a little bit.
Okay, now for galleys,
It's actually an action.
it's actually, yeah, you can use actually up to 2 actions to move 1 medium stick in regardless of the wind.
So
The rule,
I read 1 action for 1 medium.
well, yeah, if it's or is it a galleon rigged
No,
or a galley?
galley.
Okay, yeah, because galleys are supposed to be galley rig is supposed to be that they're propelled by oars
Only. Right?
only. Right. They don't have sails.
Okay.
So actually, let me see if I can find the special rule on them.
So galley I
galleys.
read was 1 action for forward movement medium, and then 2 actions to go backwards. Medium.
It's
And both
yeah, you can do 2 actions to go backwards, 1 medium, or 1 action to go forward, 1 medium. Yeah, actually, let me pull up the special rules for galleys.
So what I thought was interesting about that is that if you want to fire,
Right.
you know, you've got to have 2 successes in order to move and fire, which they move faster or move more maneuverable.
Right, because they are not dependent on the wind. Okay, so a galley is 0 points, and it says developed out of ancient Mediterranean prototypes. Galleys are slender vessels propelled into battle by banks of oars. They are equipped with forward-firing ordnance located only in the bows and carry large bodies of soldiers or warriors. This is pages 42 and 43 if you're interested. A galley may move forward up to 1 medium distance for each action, up to twice each turn. So in other words, you could spend up to 2 actions to move forward. And it says it is not affected by the wind. A galley may only shoot from its forward arc. It may therefore not fire a full broadside. Galleys receive +1 combat modifier in boarding actions.
So gun chasers, that special modification,
Yeah.
sounded like it would add a +1 to combat to the sides.
No, chase guns. Chase guns
Yes.
are guns that are mounted in the bows. Right? Like or a galley is located only in the bows. Okay, but yeah, your chase guns are typically not added to a galley; they're added to sailing ships. In fact, let me see if it has chaser guns. The vessel is equipped with a small number of ordnance located in the bow and stern, used offensively or defensively during pursuit. The ship may shoot from bow and stern arcs with combat rating of 1. But if you got a galley, it's the full combat value of the galley, but only from the forward arc.
Okay. And then I read more about high castles. Last week I didn't know what a high castle was. I read more about it. So
Yeah.
that's to shoot down at the deck.
Right.
The ship below you.
What it was, yeah. So in the Middle Ages, most of the fighting was just 2 ships meet in the middle of the ocean or off the coast or something, and the boats would lash together, and then the soldiers would just leap over to the other ship, and it was just basically a land battle at sea.
Right.
And one of the defensive measures was to actually build a fortress at the bow and stern of the ship, and so the defenders could retreat up to those castles and fire down into the waist of the ship at the attackers that were down there.
Of your own ship?
Yeah, of your own ship. So like if you were outnumbered,
I thought it was like the other ship the way I read it.
Well, you could do that too.
Okay.
But it was really to defend your own ship against boarders that attacked your own ship. And they were so successful that they started building it as a normal part of instead of being an add-on, they built it into the structure of the ship. And the term lives on as the forecastle, or the forecastle is the forecastle, which is the bow of the ship.
That's cool.
Yeah. So anyways, all right. So is it a galley?
Did you adjust the wind? Yeah, you did.
Oh yeah, I did adjust the wind. So now it's blowing to northwest.
Right here.
Right. So yeah, it's blowing in that direction. So yeah, it's blowing in this direction right here.
Okay.
Again, if your ship though is supposed to be a galley or propelled, then you're not worried about the wind.
Okay, galleon is.
But if it's a galleon rigged.
Yes. Galleon rigged, and I am running or broad reaching. And I'll do broad reaching. Just one more.
Okay.
Well, that was quick. I see what you mean about being short. So within one short of the island.
Okay, now, yeah, if you're within one short of the island now, you're going to have to roll dice to see if you suffer any collision damage.
This could be bad.
This could be bad, yes. So let's see what that is.
3.
3. Okay. Well, actually, I think, yeah. Let's find the table for that.
Yeah, it's not. I think 5 or 6 to get gold. One was you're invited to be dinner.
Well, no, it's not that.
It's
no. This is not about. This is not about that. This is about shallows. Actually, let's go to dispense with that because part of the objective is you have to get within one short. But yeah, so next turn you're gonna have to maybe spend an action to turn so that you don't end up crashing into the shore there.
Okay.
So all right, you still got another ship.
I do have an action.
Oh, you do have another action.
Well, one action.
Well, and oh yeah, you do have one action because that is free. That part's free.
Okay. So turn 45. Oops.
Yeah. Okay, then next turn, if you get 2 actions, then you can put the landing party ashore.
Just one action.
Right, but that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
next turn.
So it's 2 actions to do.
It's 2 actions to send a landing party away.
Okay, here.
Yeah.
5.
What do you do? Rolling a d10.
I don't know. That was going to use it for a turn marker.
Okay, 5 and 4.
2 successes.
Right.
Quality rating's 3. So his first action will be to turn. 45. And he will go forward. He is sluggish.
Okay, well, sluggish requires 2 actions to turn.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So really, the only other thing you can do is just take his free movement.
So it says a sluggish vessel may turn a maximum of 1 compass point per activation, but it does not say it takes 2 actions to do that.
Okay, yes, now that's different because when I go to activation pages 12 to 13, it's different.
12?
Yeah, 12 to 13. Well, yeah, this is probably where this will probably be errata, where we may have to.
That's fine if it takes 2.
Yeah, well, yeah, because I think you're right because the special rule says one thing, and then starting on page 12, just come about. Yeah, okay, maybe it's not there. Where's it for a sluggish ship? Okay, yeah, all right. So it says you can only go 1 point on the special rule, right? Yeah, let's do it that. And then, like I say, there's another thing about sluggish ships that says something about you can only takes 2 actions to do. But anyways, yeah, I'm probably wrong on that.
So he is a square rigged.
Right.
And then it's going that way. So he is broad reaching or close hauled. So he can go 1 long.
Okay.
Which seems odd. I thought a sluggish ship would take a negative modifier on the.
Well, sluggish just means it's slower to turn.
Yeah. But I guess it catches just as much wind as the next guy.
Right.
And that's it for my turn.
Alrighty. Okay, so the Julius Caesar here, I'm going to take the Courageous here, little French vessel here. You get quality 3+. I'm going to roll 2 dice here. Okay.
Nice.
Nice. 2 actions.
Should be something for 6s.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Like 3 actions.
Yeah. All right. So actually, the wind is coming from this direction here. This vessel is close haul, but because of its galleon rig, close haul goes 1 medium. It's only better than square rig ships going into the wind. Okay, so that's my free action. I really don't have anything else to do. I don't have like Razy or anything else like that would give me an extra short move. And I'm not going to shorten sail or do anything else. I don't have any damage to repair. So, all right, I'm just going to go with the Julius Caesar over here. Quality 2+. And roll. All right, that'll be 3 free action or 3 actions. And once again, Galleon rigged. It was on the same tack as the Courageous. So going through the center there, he's also close hauled. That's going to be 1 medium stick. Yeah. All right, and that's really all I can do at this point here. Actually, I think I may want to actually change direction by 2 points and be hit for that island. So I was going in this direction.
Oh, you rolled doubles too, by the way.
Yeah.
Which changed one direction.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, and it was
2 sixes.
2 6s. So it goes clockwise. All right, so that would be due north.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, from where he was, he would still be close hauled, or he could be close hauled or in irons, but close hauled works. Okay, so what's your move then? Who's going first?
I'm sorry, this guy.
Okay.
1 success, 1 failure.
Okay.
So you're at true north.
So it's like broad reaching right there. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a square rigging, and 1 on. And you said it was so I'm within 1 short, and it takes 2 to board.
Right, to send a landing party away.
Okay. And do I roll for shallow?
No, let's just dispense with that for now, because otherwise, yeah, we're going to be having ships, like especially big ships, running into the shoal water when you're supposed to get to close range of the islands.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't mind. Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, and now the this guy. I'm gonna roll 3 for him. Quality of 3+. So 2 failures and 1 success.
All right, but there you had doubles there, so and it's 1, 2, 3. So the wind backs
back
1 point counterclockwise.
Okay.
Or anti-clockwise.
So does he move?
Um,
Since movement, like he's gonna do well, he can't do a boarding party, right?
Right, because he doesn't have 2 actions. Yeah. So he's got to do his compulsory movement. If you want it, though, he can shorten sail. But again, you have to find out exactly what his point of sail is.
So he is close hauled. It's a galleon rigged. Galleon rigged, close hauled, 1 medium distance, and he will short sail, bringing it down to a short move. Slowing down. That's it for me.
All right. I'm going to go with the Julius Caesar quality 2+ and roll 3 dice. Okay, so I got 3 actions.
You're brave.
Yeah. All right. So this guy here, with the wind coming 1 point off of due south, he is looks like he's in irons. So I'm going to have to turn 2 points in this direction, in that direction, and so now. Okay, and he's still gonna be in iron, so now because now I'm facing directly away. Well, actually, that's not gonna. I was facing that direction here. I'm gonna face turn this way.
Yeah, that'll get you closer to this island.
Yeah, well, and actually give a chance to actually sail up to this island here. Okay, so he's close hauled on the starboard tack or on the port tack there. All right, close hauled is one medium. So he goes straight forward one. Okay, and now he's close enough. He's going to go ahead and roll to see what happens to the crew. Okay, at 4, it's a desert island. There's nothing there, at least for me. I mean, if you go there, you can explore it, and your sailors might find something.
Okay.
All right, so that was my 3 actions. All right, and then finally the Courageous quality 3 plus. Okay, so I've got 2 actions there. Let's see what he's got here. Wind is okay, not due north, but just 1 point off. So he's close hauled, it looks like. Yeah, close haul. So it's going to be a medium. And going to change direction just 1 point to go towards the island there. All right, it is your turn.
So you said we had to be within 1 short
of the island in order to send a party away.
Okay, El Toro. 3 actions. So
right.
we will do a boarding party.
Okay, and also you had double 3s, so
yep.
The wind veers this way.
Okay.
Okay.
So if I do a boarding party, do I have to grapple to the island?
You don't grapple out. You just spend 2 actions to explore the island. You roll, and if you happen to find treasure, it's automatically brought to your boat. So it covers everything. 3. Okay, that's also a deserted island. I believe. Yeah, because 3 or 4 is a desert island, and then 5 or 6 is treasure.
Okay,
and 1 and 2 is bad stuff.
I did not want my boat to sail off without me. So.
Right. Okay. Well, you have you spent 2 actions. You've still got 1 more action. So you still have to do your compulsory move as well.
Okay, so I'll do this for an action.
Okay.
And Galleon rigged. Which goes in. So we'll do 1 long. Okay, 3 for here. 2 successes and 1 failure. So I can do a boarding party there. Now, if he fails at a boarding party, does that mean this guy's failed at a boarding party too?
No. Yeah,
each individual ship searches each island.
Oh yeah, each. Well, no. It's just your side. Yeah. So if he searches and finds nothing, then that's for that island for you. You can still search this one. I mean, I searched, found nothing, but you could find something. But yeah, if I, so I can try searching these 2 islands. Even though you didn't find anything here, I might find something. It said it was per side. Let me read the exact wording on that. Treasure Islands. Okay. In order to search an island, vessel must be within 1 short distance. It costs 2 actions to dispatch the landing party to explore. At 1d6 and consult the table. Okay. Once found, a treasure remains with the ship and cannot be transferred. Or where does it say something about exploring the islands? It just says, yeah, each island may be searched once by each player.
Okay.
So each player has a chance to search each island once, regardless of how many ships you have. Okay, so anyways, he had an action, right? Or was it 2?
He's got 2 actions, so he'll do a boarding action here.
Okay, roll dice, see what happens.
Thing is, I'm worried about turning and trying to decide whether to turn and move.
Right.
And as the farther, I think I will turn and move. So just because I'm worried about colliding. This guy can do a search. I can get it to here hopefully. So we're going this way now. We are close hauled. We are square rigged.
That was way short, I think.
Square rigged. Close hauled, one short. Which is okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So let me try with the courageous here. Okay. Double 2, so the wind veers back this much. And I do have a single action here. All right, so I am going to turn 1 point in this direction. And this point, it's not coming from, it's not blowing due west. It's kind of blowing like this. So is it either running or broad reaching, looks like.
Okay.
So I'm going to choose running. So I only go 1 medium. And then next turn I'll have a chance if I may to search that island. All right. And then this guy right here, I'm going to just roll 3 dice. Okay. And with a quality of 2+, I mean, we're talking three successes there.
2 successes.
No, I'm sorry, it's quality 2+.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, it seems this looks more like quality 2+. But all right, see what we got here then. All right, so now from there, it's more like there. Yeah, it looks like broad reaching there, going through the center. Okay, right, so he's gonna go a long distance.
Did you want to do your boarding party first? Or?
Well, no, I had already searched this out
okay.
and found nothing. All right, and let's see, do I want to turn maybe and fire a broadside? Fire a full broadside at you maybe.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, except for that to make any difference, I'd have to be within 1 medium of you. As I found out, you can't. I mean, doing a full broadside, you can't do any raking at that range. But it gives me like an extra combat that might be useful. So yeah, so I'm going to just turn 45 that way. Okay, so all right, so it's at long range, so it's going to be -1 to my combat, but with a full broadside, it's going to be +1 again. So I'm back up to combat value 2. And what's your combat value?
4.
4. Ouch. All right. So 2 versus your 4. 2 + 3 is 5.
6.
To 6. All right, so no effect. All right, I'm done. Go ahead. It's your turn.
All right. King Edward. The wind direction has changed again. So they have
It's blowing northwest.
3 successes.
You could do a landing party there and then.
I don't know. I want to come after you. Let's see. Let's do a turn. Well, that takes 2 actions to turn there.
Oh, because he's sluggish, right?
Yeah.
Or actually, no, we found it in the rules though. In the special rules section, it was you can only turn 1 point. Is that right? Is that what sluggish said?
I thought you said there was something in the special rules.
Yeah, I think
makes
there's some proofreading that the guy needed to do with regards to that rule. Let me see what it actually says under sluggish. Okay, fire ship, flagship, Galley, intimidating, master gunner, Razy, sluggish. Built like a great tub, a sluggish vessel may turn a maximum of 1 compass point per activation. It may not also be Yar. So yeah, it does take. You can turn a maximum of 1 compass point per activation.
Okay.
But somewhere in here, I thought it says something about sluggish takes 2 actions. But anyways, let's just proceed on that. So
1 or 2, it's up to you.
yeah, you can turn 1 point. So yeah, so it's not the wind changing, right?
We got double sixes.
Well, yeah, that's where it went back this way. So I've already changed it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So you still got
reaching or close.
2 more actions right here. 1 more action.
2 more actions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so tempting.
Hmm.
We'll do the movements now for Galleon rigged. What do we say? Broad reaching or close hold? So we will do long.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh man, I wish I could do firing out of each side.
Mm-hmm.
So that was 1 to do this.
Well, 1 for the turn. The movement itself is free.
Movement itself is free. Yeah. So I have these 2 left, and I cannot fire out of each side, right?
You could, yeah. You could spend 1 action for each broadside.
Oh, that's why it said it requires 2 actions, 1 for each side. Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking that makes sense. So we'll do 1 for each side.
Okay. Yeah, see, here's where it says, okay, this, I found out where it is. Yeah, page 18, when it talks about, I'm sorry to derail the conversation.
Yeah, that's fine.
But it says on page 18, under coming about, vessels may change their heading once per turn at the cost of 1 action. This is called coming about. Vessels with the sluggish special rule require 2 actions to come about,
Okay.
while Yar vessels may spend an additional action to come about a second time in the same activation.
Okay.
But then when you look at the special rules, it says that the sluggish ships only turn 1 point instead of 2.
Yeah.
So is it you can only turn 1 point, or you can still turn 2 points, which costs 2 actions, or is it supposed to be a combination of the 2? He doesn't explain that.
So what is a point again? A point?
1 point is like on the compass. 1 point is actually no 22.5 degrees. It's half of 45 degrees.
So I did this too much earlier. I think I turned.
No, I think if we just stick with just go turn 1 point per activation, but it only costs you 1 action, is probably fine.
Okay.
So, but that's probably an FAQ thing we should bring up. So, anyways, you've still got 2 actions. You want to fire both sides, do a powerful.
Oh, powerful. Let's do a powerful.
Yeah, like full broadside. It's like an aim shot or a full broadside.
+1, right?
Right, and it's going against these guys right here.
Yeah.
The ship to over here.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're in short range, and I would
say
you gonna fire a chain shot?
Yeah.
Okay, so that means if I take any critical damage, it's automatically rigging damage.
Okay.
Which would be pretty cool. I'd like to see how this works.
Okay.
All right. All right, so let's figure out what our broadsides are. Your combat is a 4, is that right?
Yep. And +1 for the short.
Okay. Well, there is that. Yeah. So for gunnery modifiers, targets within 1 short range +1 combat to the firing vessel. So now you're 5. And it says firing chain shot at 1 meter range. That's a -1. So you're back down to 4. But then it's you're firing a full broadside. Then it's a -1 to the target vessel. So I'm a combat 2. I'm down to a 1.
Okay.
So you're a 4 to a 1. Raking fire from a full broadside between short and medium range, which actually I think it is, because you're not in my broadside. If I do like a 45-degree angle, here. Let's see, well, I suppose if you were a little further that way, I'd say it would be raking. So anyways, you got a 4 to my 1. is what I'm saying.
Okay.
So, all right, let's go ahead and roll them.
Oops, 6.
Okay, 6 plus 4 is a 10 to a 2. All right, so that is, yeah, so a 10 to a 2.
3, right?
Where, yeah, 10 to a 3. Yeah, so that's, you've tripled me. All right, so gonna modified roll triple. I suffer 2 damage and I roll for critical damage. Julius Caesar. But I don't have to roll for critical damage. I know because you use chain shot, it's automatically rigging damage. Now, what that means is that from now on, when I need to, when I'm moving, instead of whatever stick I find, I'm reduced by 1. So medium becomes short, long becomes medium. All right.
Okay.
Okay, and then here's your
Oh, yeah.
boom. All right, and of course, with 2 damage, whenever I
Roll more than
roll
1, you've got to pick up.
die, yeah, remember I have to pick one of the red dice here. So, all right, so you've still got the other ship here, right?
Yes. I'll roll 3 for them. Oh, something good to happen with the Cubs game. Oof. Doubles again?
Yeah, and that's double 4, so it's gonna go clockwise again.
All right, so we'll do a boarding party.
Well, I don't think you're within short. You gotta get a little closer.
Okay, got it. So I'm going to use one of those actions to turn 2
Okay.
points,
Sure.
or is it 1 point?
No, you can turn 2 points because yeah, the sluggish ship is that one there, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah, the big sluggish tugboat.
Okay, so he is galleon rigged.
Mhm.
Let's see, the wind is going this way. He is going broad reach, it looks like.